These are artists that give us a universal vision. They've been called by loud voices and soft voices in the universe to create something. For my money, the Outsider Art Fair is the best art fair in the world.
One of the great things about the fair is we see our friends who we haven't seen for a year. So come on, let's meet some people. This is my friend Hugues Charbonneau from Montreal, and this is his debut appearance at the fair. One of the artists that is really interesting, Shuvani Ashuna, who really, her reputation blew up as a result of being included in the last Venice Biennale. Thanks, Hugues.
Hey.
See you later, bud.
Okay.
I'm Ann Waldman, and I curated the show of beat artwork, the gaze, the power of the gaze, with the great help of Mr. Harrison Bramwell. This is a very interesting, interconnected, entangled story of these major writers affiliated with the beat literary movement, which has its own magic, history, power, and there's one of the most extraordinary correspondences in literary history between the major figures of the beat literary movement.
So this collection was in the hands of a printing factory a long time ago. The works were pretty much forgotten about. The artists are unknown. There is nothing that I can possibly think of that is more outsider than the concept of circus.
I've been coming to this fair for 20 years on my own as a collector. De Firma, this is our debut, and we're super excited to be here.
My medium is vintage linoleum floors. And generally what I do is I go into old houses and buildings and I salvage the old floors out of it.
I come here, I get all this inspiration, I see all of this art, all these wonderful people, people that understand what making art is about. It's not like they do this for them, they have to make art. It's fabulous, it's inspiring. Do not miss the Outsider Art Fair.
This is one of my main men, Scott Ogden from Shrine, who is known for doing incredible installations at the fair. And this year he did not disappoint. He's been showing Mary T. Smith's work as long as I can remember. He's just always such a dynamic addition to the fair. And I've known my friend Tom for many years, and he has absolutely been a seminal figure in introducing the works of self-taught artists into the greater mainstream contemporary art world.
Thank you, Andrew. Creative growth artists are being collected by the San Francisco Museum of Modern Art. So they're purchasing 115 artworks by creative growth artists. To our understanding, this is the first time where a contemporary museum has organized an acquired work exclusively by artists with disabilities to expand the canon of what contemporary work is.
I love the Outsider Art Fair because it proves that everybody is an artist.
These are Y cuts from a tree that were dressed in briefs. I was told there were over 200 of them made just like this. Somebody was filled with desire and found this a way of exploring that.
I want to introduce you to this Japanese artist here who's called Yuka Noda. And I like coming here because I like to challenge the conceptions of disabled artists and what they can create.
We deal primarily with photography, vernacular, anonymous, outsider, utilitarian. These are called target photos, and basically it would be at arcades or carnivals. In the 1970s, you'd aim at the target, hitting a bullseye would trigger the shutter on the camera. It would instantly take your picture at the moment of your victory, and it would develop and you get it.
We have a new exhibitor, Northern Daughters from Vermont, and Vermont is like a state of mind.
This is my second year doing the fair. Super excited to be back. In this presentation this year, I've got a mix of work from the Batuan region of Bali in Indonesia. It's dynastic painting. They're taught by their own family members and village members, but it is a true practice. So I feel like it was a great fit for these works to come here this year at OAF.
Art is to make us bleed inside a little bit, and I think it's this connection that is sometimes a little bit uncomfortable, but also transformative.
This year we are displaying the work of Abigail Goldman, who works as a defense investigator for the Federal Public Defender's Office. And on her spare time, she creates what she calls her dioramas, which are very cute, very innocent looking, all of which have shocking and disturbing twists hidden in the details.
We are so happy that Bill's been doing the fair for a bunch of years, and he always has such an exciting booth, and he's just a great guy. Now I'm going to try and sell some art.
Come here. Come here with an open mind. Follow your eye. You won't be sorry.